10 worst places for knife crime in the UK. Knife crime is another source of concern in Britain. The government has reasons to criminalize the use of knives as an offensive weapon. A large number of people in the UK have been killed or injured with knives. Others have been robbed or terrorized by knife-wielding criminals. That prompts the addition of knife crime to the list of crime registers in Britain. The Ministry of Justice, the MOJ, has been doing a great job of compiling the list that exposes the scale of Britain's knife challenge. From the MOJ's record of knife and offensive weapon sentencing and caution statistics, we present in this video the 10 worst places for knife crime in the UK, with a specific focus on policing areas. 10. South Yorkshire. Let us begin this with South Yorkshire. This is a ceremonial and metropolitan county in the area known as Yorkshire and Humber Region. The area, with a 2019 estimated population of 1.4 million, is among the worst places for knife crime in the UK. In 2021, the rate of this crime here was 43 offences per 100,000 residents. Between July 2021 and June 2022, there were 22 homicides involving the use of knives across the region. In this same region, 107 rapes or sexual harassment and assaults were committed with the use of a knife. Within that period, the police force area recorded 1,609 knife offences, which was a 20% increase over the last year and an 85% increase in a decade. 9. Northamptonshire. This county in the East Midlands of England is also among the worst policing areas for knife crime in the UK. It shares the same rate with South Yorkshire and Leicestershire. Its alias, the Rose of the Shires, may not have reflected in the incidence of the knife crime rate of 43 crimes per 100,000 residents of the area. The attention of the world was drawn to this area after 16-year-old Dylan Holliday was stabbed to death in August 2021 in Northamptonshire. An awareness of the danger of knife crime was then launched to uncover the severity of knife crime in the area. On Monday, November 14, 2022, a good number of arrests were made in the policing area, which sent a strong message that this place is dangerous for knife crime. 8. Leicestershire. This is a ceremonial and non-metropolitan county with the same knife crime rate of 43 crimes per 100,000 residents, just like Northamptonshire and South Yorkshire. That was MOJ's data for 2021. Interestingly, this country shares its northern border with Nottinghamshire, which accompanies it here, and its southwestern border with Northamptonshire, also on this list. The figures from the Office for National Statistics, the ONS, are even more appalling. For example, in 2019, 5 killings, 13 attempted murders, 8 rapes or sexual assaults, 286 robberies, 435 assaults and 122 threats to life, all involving the use of a knife, were reported to Leicestershire Police between 2010 and 2011. 7. Humberside. Humberside used to be a non-metropolitan and ceremonial county in northern England. From April 1, 1974 to April 1, 1996, it was composed of lands from the Humber estuary on either side. According to the report released by the ONS in June 2022, the Humberside police area has an increase of 5.2% in the overall crime rate. Its high rate of knife crime is what we are particularly interested in here. The use of weapons, which probably includes knives, has also increased. However, from the MOJ's figure we are dealing with, the knife crime rate in Humberside was 50 per 100,000 residents in 2021. 6. West Midlands. This is a metropolitan county in the region known as West Midlands in England. We are dealing with the county which is the second most populous in England. Please note that this is also the second most dangerous region in England, with an overall crime rate of 89 per 1,000 people. According to the MOJ, West Midlands is number 6 among the worst places for knife crime in the UK in 2021, with a rate of 49 crimes per 100,000 people. However, more recent official sources say it has the highest knife crime rate, as these offences increased by almost 90% between 2021 and 2022. For instance, the ONS data show that West Midlands Police had reports of 4,445 offences involving the use of blades within the year ending March 31, 2022. 5. West Yorkshire. West Yorkshire, a metropolitan and ceremonial county, is another policing area in the Yorkshire and Humber region of England that we are checking. According to the figures published by the ONS for the year ending July 2021, the overall crime rate in West Yorkshire was 11,161 per 100,000 population, with 261,756 crimes. How about knife crime? The Ministry of Justice figures for 2021 show a knife crime rate of 47 per 100,000. Additionally, the latest police data published by the BBC show that over 100 serious knife crimes are being perpetrated each week in the area and northern Lincolnshire. Knives are used in robberies, assaults and even murders in the area. Some 5,257 serious offences involving a blade were recorded by police in the year ending June 2022. Knife crime has increased by 90% there in a decade. 4. Greater London. According to the Ministry of Justice, the report from Greater London for the crime year 2021 was one of the highest for knife crime in the UK. This was contained in the report by the Metropolitan Police. As a reminder, the Metropolitan Police Service, the MPS, commonly and formally and still generally called the Metropolitan Police and informally the Met Police, or the Met, is the territorial police force saddled with the responsibility for law enforcement and crime prevention in Greater London. The Met reports a rate of 51 knife crimes per 100,000 residents of a police area in 2021. This makes Greater London the fourth worst place for knife crime in the United Kingdom. 3. Merseyside. Liverpool's county of Merseyside, a metropolitan and ceremonial county in northwest England, encompasses both banks of Mersey Estuary and the 5 metropolitan boroughs. It is the third worst place for knife crime. As of 2021, the knife crime rate was 54 per 100,000 residents. On November 2022, Merseyside Police embarked a national action week against knife crime. They were jolted into action by the death of a 12-year-old Ava White, who was stabbed on Thursday, November 25th by a 14-year-old boy in the city centre. It's clear from this that even those as innocent as kids commit knife crimes in Merseyside. Then how much more so would knife crime be an easy thing to commit by adults and confirmed criminals in the police area? 2. Nottinghamshire. Nottinghamshire is the police force area with the second highest rate of knife crime in the UK for 2021. The non-metropolitan county in the East Midlands region is landlocked, bordering South Yorkshire, Lincolnshire, Leicestershire and Derbyshire to the northwest, east, south and west respectively. Its geographical feature could be responsible for its high level of knife crime. The police force reported the second highest figures of 62 offences per 100,000 people for 2021. This makes the region the second worst place to live for that crime. Within April 2020 and March 2021, the police in this area recorded 730 knife crimes, and between April 2021 and March 2022, it reported 809 offences. Injuries alone from these rose from 9,061 to 11,353 in just 1 year. Knife crime has recorded a 15% annual increase for 3 years, and deaths from this crime keep rising. The most recent popular death from knife crime is that of 33-year-old Ricardo Cotteral, who was attacked and killed on Sunday, April 24th in Broad Street. 1. Cleveland. Cleveland was the police force area with the highest level of knife crime in 2021. This is an area in Yorkshire which is a land of hills and corresponds to the former landmark Wapentake. That year, the police area records a total of 72 knife crime offences per 100,000 residents. This amounted to a total of 361 offences from January to September that year. It should be noted that the year 2021 was not the first time Cleveland would be topping this list. It's been so since 2019. Even in 2020, Cleveland recorded 59 crime offences per 100,000 residents. You would understand how serious the situation is if you compared the figure with that of London, which is 45 offences per 100,000 people in 2020 and 51 per 100,000 in 2021. Though we are using the Ministry of Justice records of 2021, the police area has maintained its lead in knife crime even till 2022. The Initiative for Safer Communities has data indicating that the police area received the highest amount of money for the fund, mainly to combat this crime. Do you have an idea of the rate of knife crime in your area or somewhere else? Kindly share your knowledge with us here. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment and turn on the notification bell.